So, yeah, really quick sound check. Are we good? Does everybody have sound? Pardon my voice, I'm catching a cold, and it's 5 minutes after 8, and it's Friday. So let me grab a quick screenshot here of the news, what we have coming. Luckily, nothing for Saturday. I hate Saturday news, by the way. Don't like that one bit. So this is the big one, and this one over here, I could care less. I'll just put a great big X on it because who even cares about that one? Not me. All right, so news coming in 25 minutes. Let's get going. Okay, so the Dixie. Well, we have broken that 618 level on the weekly. It's looking very, very strong, breaking out here. And everybody's, extremely hot for it. So it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, as far as I know. I'll just leave that there. That's fine. It can stay right there. Let me adjust it just a little bit better. Okay, so daily, really great breakout. This kind of looks like an A, B, C, D move. And, I'm still concerned about it because over here, that was the day that the news came out extremely bearish on US dollar. No more rate hikes. Not going to happen. And one guy even said, not again in my lifetime. Pretty bold statement. So dollar got cremated that day. But even after that really bearish news, it just went up and away. So whatever does not fall tremendously on bearish news, it's actually kind of bullish. Then we got worried about it for 3 weeks when it would not pull back below the 382 fib, and it would not go underneath the 100 MA. This 3 weeks here was the second warning shot across the bow. And then in here, in this area where I'm circling my cursor, there was a 4-hour trend line, and we ended up breaking out. And ever since that breakout, we've just gone higher and higher. And now we're breaking the 618 fib, and we're really rocking and rolling. So, definitely I'm concerned about that US dollar strength. I think it's just too much. It bothers me. I really hope that I'm wrong about it. But this is the cows testing the fence, by the way. And I do think that over the course of many, many weeks and many months that we do have the potential to come all the way up here and all the way up here. So US dollar could possibly be getting very, very bullish, out of control bullish, and it's got me worried a little bit. But at least I see here on the daily, it looks like it's an A, B, C, D type of a move. So I'm still thinking short US dollar for now and hoping that we can get back here, back into support area down in this level would make me very happy. Stochastics are currently incredibly overbought and peaked out. And I just need a fall, okay? I need a fall, a good one, a good fall. And then a stall out, and maybe we can see this a couple of days or a week from now. Maybe we can get back lower, and then we'll flip and get dollar bullish. So on the same side, we've seen euro break the 618 fib on the monthly. All right, on the weekly, it's breaking all the lows. And so I think the euro bears are getting quite jacked up on this and looking for even more push. And who knows, they might be right. Maybe, maybe we will see in a year or two, maybe we will see the euro go all the way back down into the 103 area back in October of 2016. This could take like a year to get here, okay? And who knows, maybe we will actually see parity of one for one. That is possible, but that will take an incredible length of time. It's not going to happen overnight. That's for sure. So even though, things are looking pretty bad right now, I have to admit, when I look at the daily chart, I'm seeing what looks like a really big channel right here, an expanding megaphone. And every time we've made a really great low, there has been a significant pop, right? Sometimes 5 or 6 days up, sometimes it's 2 weeks straight up. Like over here, this is 2 weeks north. This is 2 weeks north, okay? So I'm still thinking that, the stochastics are buried, and they look like within another day or two, they're going to completely max out, start their potential crossover. And I'm still expecting this to lift and go higher for a week or two. That would be really nice. So anyway, moving over to the pound. The pound did get, unfortunately, quite bearish, pound dollar, when it broke the support level of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 or 7. It just depends how you're going to count it. 6 or 7 times. This is support. It gave way. It's broken the 200. It's broken the 100. I mean, it's just tragic. It is tragically bearish right now. And we have a daily doji yesterday. Very narrow range body with a wick to the top and a wick to the bottom. And today, at this current snapshot in time where we still have 9 hours left, it's making a super narrow range body and a tiny little doji. Okay, stochastics are buried, completely buried. And, it's really uncertain which way right now. It looks like it could break this low and potentially run even lower, which I have to think about. I've got to think both ways. I have to think like a bear right here, that we could do this move. Or maybe, which I don't know, and I'm not a trading god, okay? I don't profess to be a soothsayer or a trading god. I don't profess to know everything. I can't jump inside the mass collective market mind and know what everybody's plan is. It just seems like we could go in that direction. I got to think it's possible. And we could bounce and turn into a daily buy. It's just very uncertain right now. The way the doji is looking, that's a period of uncertainty, and today's doji. So we've got 2 of them, and it looks like the market hasn't made up its mind yet which direction it's going to go. It's very uncertain at this moment. Now, US-Canada, one more time. I think we're now on day number 38, 39, or 40. Can't really tell. Without going back and counting, I've kind of lost track. We had quite a bit of sideways price action for a long, long time, and it has broken out. It's just broken and gone higher, and we've come up into the 786 fib zone. We have not really placed a daily sell yet. I do like the 2 tweezer tops. It looks pretty good. And I do like the 4-hour sell action. But it's not rocking and rolling, okay? It's not bursting south with incredible strength, like I would wish for. So I have to, I got to say that I'm short, and I'm currently temporarily wrong. And it hasn't really moved that great, okay? And I'm thinking this support level over here would be very nice. You should be able to see it on the 4-hour chart. It's visual. Trading is very visual. And we got a really good-looking level of support, and my great hope and expectation is that we will make it down here to test all of this, which is extremely supportive. So if we can do that, if
we're a
we
little
can,
more than 15 minutes now to the bottom of the hour, we're going to get this GDP figures. First look at first quarter GDP expected up 2.3%.
I will bail out, by the way.
PC expected up 1.4%.
You got a moving average rising. You have another one that's going to slowly rise like this. So this is what I'm looking for. I really hope we get there. Okay, I'm not going to bother to drop that into the trade calls room right now because I'm not actually calling for that. It's just an idea and a thought inside of my head right now. Similarly, US dollar, Swiss franc, we've talked about this concern of the monthly chart. Monthly is incredible strong. Swiss National Bank is probably happier than a clam at high tide. And it does look like they are going to get their wish that this is going to weaken and go all the way up here and potentially higher and higher as time moves along. So I do not deny that the US dollar Swissy is currently looking incredibly bullish. All right. Oh man, my voice is killing me. Hold on a minute here. Okay, so it looks incredibly bullish. It's just as, it's a rising triangle, a rising wedge, or whatever you want to call it. And it sure does look like a breakout is coming on the monthly and the weekly chart. You can see that it's already started. We're in great up mode right now. Very, very strong. And, we didn't like it over here where we were all long. And the first 7 days very much concerned us because of the price action, the way with which it moved. And I have to say that I eventually got out of my longs very, very early. Okay, I really did. I guess I should have held, but I did not see this 29 or 30-day move coming. I didn't see it. And I waited for about 25 days to short it.
Good, you're tired.
I've got to mute him. I've started to short it on day number 25, and here we are, a bunch of days extra, and I'm just a complete and total bag holder. Okay, I've got a bunch of shorts, and I have nothing. I got diddly squat, nothing at all. So this is pulling a US Japan on me. So much fun. If you remember, we shorted UJ and held on forever to get to our target, and that was very disgusting. So I guess US Swissy, it's time, and I'm short, and I'm waiting, and I want to get down here, and I promise when I get there, I'm gonna bail. I'm absolutely getting out of my shorts, and I'm probably gonna flip long, and we're probably gonna end up holding this trade for like forever. Okay, it's probably going to take weeks and months for it to do this amazing move that we can see that's starting to form. And just remember, US Canada did something like this. If you go way, way back, where was it? Oh God, it's really far back. Jeez, man, it's too far back for me to even find it right now. Somewhere over here years ago, and we were looking at it right around 106 and saying long, 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 and then look what happened after 106. It just whoa, and, that's just many thousands of pips. Okay, so this is what I sense is coming on US Swissy. I think it's going to do this. Something crazy is going to happen. All right, and then New Zealand, so we'll look at that one. And we've been looking at this long over here. It bounced. We looked at it long over here. It bounced. Then we gave up. And then it crashed and burned. We've hit the 618 level, and we've gone into some really deep support down here. This is prices that you haven't seen since December and January of last year. So you haven't seen this price for like 4 months. Many a person has missed this amazing move, and they want it. And so they're starting to, the longs that bought over here are throwing up and capitulating and throwing in the towel, and they're getting cremated, and they're out, okay? So a lot of people are gone from being long, but down here, another batch of people are getting long, okay? You're at the SSI channel, and you're at a decent fib zone. Look at the stochastics. They're beautiful. They're buried, and they're crossing over, and they're pointed to the upside. And we have a daily buy, one daily buy bar with 1 bar of follow through. Now, nothing moves in a straight line. Okay. You know that. I know that. And this area right here is incredibly resistive right here. Very resistive. So the people that bought the dip, they were patient like you and me. We all bought it, right? And up, and away we go. Boom. Very nice. Very nice. Hasn't moved incredibly, though. I mean, it's just a slow, gradual climb. And so we have about a 75, 76 pips of movement north. All right. So we should be mostly out of our longs because we're entering resistance. And you can see already we're at the SSI channel. It's starting to turn red, and you have an hourly sell, another hourly sell forming. And so, yeah, most likely what's going to happen is this thing is going to pull back. It's going to drop. And when it drops, you stand a chance of stopping right around here, or maybe even here. And we're going to get long again. Okay, and then we're going to carry it higher, but it's going to take time to chomp through this resistance right here. It won't be fast. Nothing moves in a straight line, and it takes a lot of time to work off a lot of orders that are in the marketplace, as you can clearly see by all of our 4-hour and 1-hour charts. Stuff takes time, a lot of time. So these become all question marks down here. You don't know how low you're going to go. And when you get over here, it's going to be, kind of ugly, to finally break on through to the other side. It won't be simple. All right. So, yeah, I like it long on dips. Big dip. I need a big dip. All right. And then Australia dollar. Now, this is a demo account right here, by the way. And on my live accounts, 2 of them, I am long. But, of course, I've taken some of it off the table as we've popped, and I do want to get right back in. I just moved that. Well, let me grab another one. So a lot of people in the world have been stopped out after going underneath that low, okay? And you're now down to that original flash crash of January, the first couple of days of January, we had this flash crash here. So you haven't seen these prices since February. You are down 6 days in a row, 6-7 days. And then you have this little doji bar or a hammer. Talked about that yesterday and how it really looked good. Stochastics are buried, and they are about to bottom, and they will soon cross over to the other side. And in 5 to 10 days, you're going to be a lot higher. I think probably all the way back up here towards the 55 period moving average. Maybe a little bit more, not entirely sure how far, okay? But that would be 50%. I would take that, and you still could make it to the 618 level. That's absolutely possible, okay? So I'm looking at this as a long, and I am long, and I like it. We've got a good move. 4-hour, good move. 1 hour is just rolling back now. See how the crossover happened of the 10 EMA and the 21 EMA? So you're probably going to pull back down into these levels over here and then gradually lift your way back up. So 50% area is where I would expect in a couple of days. Guys, we have news coming in 8 minutes. All right. So this pair, we've all of a sudden received a divorce. Okay. The divorce papers have been signed. I'm happy. I think US-Japan is happy. And I'm not trading it again. This trade can kiss my royal petunias. Okay, forget it. I'm hating US-Japan. We got short over here. We held for like, 6 or 7 days to get to our target. It hit our target. It spit in our face. It got lower and it climbed. We all got long and it climbed, and I got out, and then I got short, and then we held it for like 11 stinking days. I felt like throwing up. It did a head fake above that high, trapped all the breakout traders and slammed down, hit our target. I am just so empty, and I have no desire to trade this again. Okay, just letting you know, I hated it. That was our target right there, and I'm going. Do I want to be short? Nope. Do I want to be long? No. Forget it. Not interested. Okay, don't want it. The Euro-Japan on the weekly chart has come all the way down to the 786 fib, 886 fib. Daily chart is in a beautiful support area. Please look at the daily for a minute and look. Every time you've been here, you've received a bounce. Every time you've been here, you have received a bounce. Here was a bounce. Here was a great bounce. Here was an awesome bounce. Here was a weak bounce. Here was a really great bounce. Okay. And after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days down, pulling into this, stochastics looking like that, and all this support over here. You got to be kidding me. Am I going to short this after like 8 days down? Stupid. Not going to do it. This is where we called it short, right up here. Did I hold my shorts long enough? No, obviously not. It fell right to target. It fell directly to our target, and it bounced. And I failed to get short right here. I did not. And then it went down, hit target again. Then it went down and went even lower than our target. And then it put in this 4-hour buy. And then it just went splat. So it's disgusting. It's a disgusting move. And it's really overdone. And all I want to do is long it. Now, I was long. Okay. I think I'm out. Hold on a minute. Let me just check. Japan. No, I don't see it in that account. And I don't see it in that account. No, I'm currently not long. Okay. And the reason is because of this Golden Week thing. And, everybody was chatting about it, and it just kind of made me nervous. And I said, I'll do it maybe Monday or Tuesday, but I'm not going to do it right now. So I do like it long. Okay. But I don't really want to hold it over the weekend. And I don't really want to hold it long term either. What I'd rather do if I long this again, okay, is I'd rather just be a scalper, okay? And so I'll look to the 5-minute charts, the 1-minute charts, and the 15-minute charts, and I'll be okay scalping it for a few pips, 10 or 12 or 15 or whatever. But I don't feel like holding it long term. News is coming in 4 minutes. All right, so anyway, pardon me. Again, I apologize if I cough and I don't mute the room. But anyway, so over here, pound yen, we are down at 1, 2, 3. This is now 4 times support level. I would hope that this doesn't get broken. So if 143.60 breaks, all right, if you need a stop loss for your longs, you could put your stop loss at 143.50, 143.40. Because if it has enough power to break 60 and rock 20 more pips south, we're just wrong. Okay, we're just wrong if that happens. And if that happens, most likely, it's just going to go lower. How much lower? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But if you set up like the pound dollar sets up, and if you break this, you're probably going to sink. All right. And once the cows test the fence for the South 40, there really is nowhere else to go but to another level. All right. So if it breaks, we should probably just bail. Now, I don't use stop losses very often, but there are times that they do need to be in place. So right now, I'm long. If it breaks, I'm gonna bail. I'll take my losses and say, screw this. But right now, I like the idea of being long for coming bounce, but I can see that bounce probably isn't going to go very far. Okay, you can see how weak it is right now. It's really, really struggling badly. So how big is the bounce going to be? Maybe 100, maybe 2, but I really doubt much more than that. Stochastics are looking awesome. Boy, I'll tell you, you ever want to get long something, this is the place to get long when stochastics look like that, because what usually happens is somewhere between 5 and 10 days from now, the stochastics look like this, and price naturally goes up. All right, and we have news coming in too. I'm not going to be able to finish this top-down analysis. We're not even halfway through, so well, let's pause when the news comes, and we'll pick back up again in just a minute. Swissy Japan, we'll try and knock this one off before the news. Okay, just like the US dollar Swiss franc, I am on this one as a long, but unfortunately temporarily wrong. Stochastics are buried as heck. An incredible amount of days south. You've knocked out stop losses all over creation. I don't know if anybody's long. Okay, Swiss yen, probably no one in the world is long right now. And you've got a trend line right here. And I think this thing is going to set up for a really nice move north, but it is going to take, unfortunately, many, many days. This will not happen quickly. You can just forget it. This thing is going to take probably 5 to 7 days before it can ever rise up here. Okay. And this is going to be a difficult one. All right. So I'm stuck in this and I've got to work it. News coming in 45 seconds. Turning the news guy on. Let's pause and then we'll pick up and review the rest of our charts in just a minute. Okay. All right, we'll go with CAD yen when we come back. 20 seconds now. MXN
first quarter advanced GDP data in just a few seconds. Again, headline expected 2.3%.
Okay, here we go. Wow. Wow. God have mercy.
3.2%, 3.2% for GDP, above the 2.3% expected. Consumption 1.2% is 0.2 higher than expected. Price index at 0.9%, 0.3 lower than expected. And core PC at 1.3% is 0.1 lower than expected. Again, headline GDP at 3.2% for the first quarter in the advanced reading, well above the 2.3% expected, and up from 2.2% prior.
Wow. Unbelievable. Just incredibly good US dollar news. Just what I didn't want. Oh, well, darn it. Okay, those figures were staggering, by the way. Guys, get ready to book your MXN long. All right.
We're seeing stocks rally on the big GDP print along with interest rates. The 10-year yield now up a basis point to 2.54%. The dollar also firming, 111.92 now in the dollar yen, 111.22 in the euro making a fresh low of 111.12. Firmer dollar, higher rates, and a bit of an uptick in stocks here following the big print for first quarter advanced GDP.
All right, I am
the
out.
10-year spread, 21.5 basis points. So with a move up in yields, we continue to see some steepening in the U.S. yield curve.
I'll color on the GDP data. First quarter GDP ex motor vehicles plus 3.4%. Commerce Department saying they could not quantify the full effect of partial government shutdown on the first quarter GDP. That's the advanced reading on the GDP data.
What a massive knee-jerk reaction. Did you guys see that? Holy mackerel.
First quarter business inventory change adding 0.65 percentage points to the GDP change.
That was intense. Dollar shot up like a bat out of hell, but hit resistance again and dropped back 50%. I got out of my MXN longs. Gold, I purchased it on the dip. Gold, we are long holders. We want to buy the dips, and I did just get long just now on that dip. And boy, was that a fast move. Shot down 10 points. It shot down 10 points inside of 15, well, about 1 hour altogether. But what an amazing move that was. Really crazy. That was just crazy. Well, I really don't like that news. I'm going to close down one of these tiny little baby pound longs that I just put on the table. I'm going to close these two down for a small gain. Look at the dip that Odd received. Oh, my goodness. Let's go ahead and get out of this long, too. The one that we bid on. And close that long out as well. Okay, so I'm out one Australia long. I'm out a couple of pound longs. I'm out some MXN long. I bought a little bit of gold. And I did short more SEK and ZAR and NOK on that pop. I had all my offers in place, and they just got filled. Geez, give the market a few minutes on this because this is really wild here. Very, very wild. Everything is going nuts right now.
$111.35. Little reaction to the dollar.
Jeez, man, I did not hold on long enough. Look at this. Holy smokes, man. What on earth? The craziest things are happening here. This is just plumb wild. I don't know, man. I'm unsure, so I'm just going to close these out.
The initial push lower in bond futures, the US 10-year back to 123.13, 123.14 within the range it has been trading in ahead of the GDP figures.
Look at what it's doing, guys. Look at this.
Firmer, but the Nasdaq continues to lead up 0.4% with the S&P up about 0.1%.
Out SEC,
futures coming
out
up
New
off
Zealand,
the
SEC.
lows of the morning, still down about 2%. WTI crude at 63.94.
Out pound. Out some AJ. Oh my God. I am booking trades faster than a one-armed paper hanger. Holy mackerel. These moves are out of control, man. Bizarro land. Jeez, book your New Zealand, Japan, guys. Book your odd yen. You got a massive upshoot right now. The world has just lost its cotton picking mind right here. I just made a ton of money. A freaking ton. Holy cow, I'm at 356 pips. Jesus, that is beautiful. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. I'm so happy. It was nice to escape from some of those. This was one freaking move. I didn't expect it, man. I didn't expect it. The numbers that great, and you see it pull down like this. Wow. All right. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to our top down for a minute. Just made a ton of money. Please book your trades as fast as you can. All right, so where were we? CAD yen, I don't really like it. I realized that we were looking at it as a possible long, but it did go lower than a couple of targets that we had in mind for purchasing. One of those targets was 83.30, and the other one was 83. And then we found another target over here to buy. And so if you're in it, I hate to say, I'm not in it, but if you are, you have probably 3 bullets right now, and you're probably not even at break even right now. So you're just going to have to wait for a good pop. If you can get back to the 83.40s, that's where I would be bailing out. Okay, guys, I've left so many New Zealand, Japan longs right now. I don't even know what to do. It's just, I think I'm completely, in one account, I am completely out. Let me just check into the other one. It appears I have nothing left. I am now down to just New Zealand, just Australia, and just odd Japan. Those are the only things I have left to the long side. Okay, that was really intense. All right, skipping over. Thankfully, we were looking long on the euro pound for about a month and a half. It went up and hit multiple targets, but once we got here, we gave up on being long, and rightfully so. And I'm happy that we're not in it anymore.
So for Exxon, they are a firm.
I got to mute him. It's now crashing back. Support levels are coming in lower, and I still feel that we should leave it alone. Please don't be a buyer of euro pound right now. Let's do it another time. Wait till next week, but not right now. The euro Canada, I still like it long. And I still see that eventually, a couple of months from now, we're probably going to be up at 150, all right? And that is a giant, 155. That is a giant move of 500 pips coming, but I'm just telling you flat out, you're not going to make it there in one day. You can just forget it. It is going to take weeks to get there. So I am a continual dip buyer all the time on Euro Canada. And I, of course, will announce every single time I buy it. Euro New Zealand. We have been looking at this as a short for, 1, 2, 4 days, maybe at least, I don't know, 4 days ago, 3 days ago, whatever, we were just looking at this as a sell, okay? And we were looking at it long, like last, many weeks ago, we were all long down here. And I said, it's going to blow up. It's going to burst like a bat out of hell. It's going to go through the trend line. It's going to soar to the heavens. All 3 or 4 targets got hit, and then it hit like a target number 5 I never called. It hit a target number 6 I never called. I don't know what to say. I just never saw it going that high. Okay. Do I wish I held it for that move? Yeah, of course I do, but I didn't. And then I got short, and you too. And we are all rich, happy, really, really happy. Holy mackerel. It has crashed and burned. I regret to inform you that I am completely out on this 250 something pip move. I don't have anymore. Okay. I'm done. I'm over. All right. It's finished for me. I am empty. And let me clean this up because this is ugly. Let's see here. I'll go there. All right, so I am empty. I am out of the trade. We are coming into support. I have flipped to the other side. We have moved 1 full market quarter of 250 pips. You are reaching support. You may not like it. Sorry. It's your problem, not mine, but you're reaching support. You're reaching a 786 fib. Take a look at your 4-hour chart. There ain't nothing that you can do about it. Support is support. So deal with it. You are reaching a fib confluence. There's a 382 fib over here, and there's a 786 fib there. And you've moved a full market quarter. You're at the SSI channel. What the heck you want to do? You want to keep shorting it? Don't be stupid now. You shorted up here. You got 250 pips. Rejoice. Okay? Rejoice. Be happy and look at those stochastics. And do you really feel like shorting it now that the stochastics look like that? I told you, the time to short is up there. And now you're here. So what are you going to do? Okay? Get out. Book your trade. I am buying. You want to short it? Do it with your account, but you can't have mine. Sorry. Euro Australia. We were looking at this as a multitude of days ago when it was way down here, and we said it would burst through that trend line and soar like a bat out of hell. And it did. It soared like a phoenix or a eagle or, whatever you want to, I don't know, whatever. Just pick your analogy. And we just went right up to all of this resistance here, and we all looked at it as a short. So I hope you're happy because it's done what we wanted it to do. So you should be gone. I am. Okay. Am I out a little bit too soon? Yeah, I am. Yep. I got 130, 40 pip move. Did I capture all of this? No. But to take 130 pips out of 150 pip move, it feels good, baby. It definitely feels good. This is the stochastic. Okay, look again. Here's the stochastics. Here's where you're supposed to be shorting. You want to short it now? Is there anybody that wants to short it now? Just answer me. Just be bold and say yes. If you really believe that way, you're out of your mind. I'm going to ridicule you. No, you were a shorter up here in the stinking highs when it was ballistic. Now, I do hate to do this to you, but every once in a while I have to say this, okay? So I'm really apologize about this. If you did not short it, why? You don't have to answer me. Answer yourself. If you did not short this, why did you not short it? What about this chart did you not like? Okay? Why didn't you get involved? Why didn't you short it and hold on for 2 days? This is the target area that we talked about. You're there. So cut yourself a screenshot on your own computer, right? Print it out, stare at it, analyze it and start asking yourself questions. Why didn't you get short when you should have? Is it because I can't short it right now? It's too bullish. Look at that big fat green bar. Oh my God, it closed right at the top. And all these 4-hour bars later, and you couldn't do anything with it? You never found a place to sell. Never. Wow, that's really, I don't know. Okay, so you're at target. You're back at the trend line, and here's your 200. And I'm just telling you, I'm not a seller. Okay, I'm flipping. All right, let's flip. Take profit and flip to be a buyer. I can't buy it. Look at how bearish it is. Just figure it out, man. Look at the charts. They don't lie. Okay. So I am currently, hold on one second. I have something to buy. Okay. I am in Euro New Zealand more. I am in Pound New Zealand more. Okay. I'm a buyer. Here, we looked at this as a long days ago. Popped like mad. Didn't quite hit the maximum target area that we thought about, but whatever. And we ended up looking at it here and saying, it looks like a short. And then it fell, which is good. And so if you short it up here in the highs, you got a really nice pullback. And this thing is an amazing two-way street. Okay, Pound Canada is what you would want to call lovely right now. Absolutely lovely. Gold is on fire. Book your gold long now. Click. I'm out. That was beautiful. I loved it. Oh my God. Can we do that trade again? Holy smokes. Look at that move. Oh my goodness. I feel so rich. What a day. What a stinking day, man. Okay. Pound Canada. Look at this lovely two-way street. All right. On the daily chart, it's absolutely drop dead sexy gorgeous. On the 4-hour chart, it's also very, very beautiful. I'm in love. I don't know about you, but I like to buy these dips, be patient and hold on until it gets up here. I get out and then I want to get short again. All right. This thing is a great two-way street. Pound New Zealand, everybody was short, right? We were all short. The breakout traders, once again, I'm so sorry. They're cremated. I'm sorry, Robinhood. I just trade different than you. Okay. What kind of trader are you? Why, I'm a breakout trader. You're a poor one. The breakout traders just got cremated. Okay. We shorted it. They bought it. Doesn't it feel funny? I mean, do you sometimes feel guilty? I don't know. I don't really feel all that guilty myself, but she said to me, you better thank God for fools. You need them. I said, Mama, you're pretty mean. I can't believe you talk like that. She said, look, without fools, how are you going to make money? How are you and me going to make money? I said, well, I don't know. And then she explained it to me, and she took me into this long 20-minute conversation, which I don't have time for right now. And she convinced me that she was right. And we need fools, and we have to thank God for fools because they do really stupid things. And it's without it, how are you and me going to make any money? Okay. I don't know what else to say, man. If you got a way to make money and you don't have fools available, I don't know what to tell you. So don't sit there and feel, guilty about robbing this market. Okay. Don't do that. Just do what you're supposed to do. And I understand it's very difficult. We've talked about this before. It is very, very difficult to bring yourself to do the right thing at the right time because everything is screaming against you. Your own brain is working against you to try and convince you that you're wrong and you shouldn't be shorting. And you're adding and you're negative, you're underwater and you're adding and you're adding and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to take anymore. And then all of a sudden, bam, glory comes in the morning. Do not buy the highs. Repeat after me. Thou shalt not buy the highs. Okay? Trading 10 Commandments, 101. Thou shalt not buy the highs, saith the Lord, or you will be freaking destroyed. Okay? There's a penalty for every sin, by the way. Okay? People that like to go out there and commit adultery, do you know what the natural penalty for adultery is? It's AIDS, herpes, VD, gonorrhea, sexually transmitted diseases, human papillomavirus. Are you going to get screwed over every time you go to the whorehouse? No. But eventually you're going to meet the wrong one and you're going to get something. So you want to go commit adultery, you're going to pay for it. You want to kill somebody, you're going to pay for it. You want to lie, cheat, rob, and steal, you're going to pay for it. You want to break God's 10 commandments, you're going to pay. You want to break the trading 10 commandments, you're going to pay for it. So don't do the wrong thing. When you're down at a 200 MA and you're down near an SSI channel and you're down in incredible support and you're down into a beautiful fib zone, thou shalt not short the lows. Thou shalt buy the lows and mix with patience for an up move. But I don't want to buy it. It looks so bearish right now. Shut up. Do the right thing, okay? Am I convincing anybody? Because I feel like a broken record, and sometimes I feel like some of you guys hate me. You know, I don't know. There are traders that come into the trade room, and they do hear me preach this way and teach this way. And in a month or two, they leave. And they go on Twitter, and they bash the living snot out of me. Am I saying anything right now, right here and now, that is not true? Can you guys just help me out? So you know what? The people that are going to hate me, I can't even imagine that you would come forth and open your mouth and say, "You're full of poop, Mike. You're full of rat turds, Mike. I don't believe you. I think you're wrong. I think you trade wrong." And do you know how many people hate my guts secretly and privately and will not say so? You know what? I will respect you. I'll respect you 10,000 times more higher if you just come clean with me and you just be honest and you just tell me to my face, "Mike, you're a freaking jerk. Mike, you're a butthead. Mike, I totally disagree with your trading style. Can't believe what a liar, a scammer, a bullshit artist you are." You just have the guts to say that to me. And I'm not going to be mad at you. I swear to God, I absolutely promise you, I will not be angry. I will not be upset. And I will not single you out. I will not call you out. I will not freaking defend myself. Go ahead, say it. But, you want to earn my respect? I'll respect you like you wouldn't even believe if you've got the guts to just say what you actually feel, believe, or whatever. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But the way I look at it like this is that the charts just simply don't lie. How the hell am I going to get a daily or a 4-hour or a 1-hour chart to lie to me and tell me that I should be buying the highs or that I should be shorting the lows? I can't see it. I just don't see it, And if you see it, then for the love of God, help me and show me where I'm wrong. All right. So anyway, Odd Canada, we were looking at it as a long. Why? Well, I don't know. You tell me. Why did we look at it as a long yesterday? Now, here's my question to you. Did you long it? Did you make money? If not, why not? Why did you not buy it? It was down at the 786 fib. It was down at the SSI channel. It came down into the 886 fib. It hit support. It hit demand. The stochastics were freaking buried. If you didn't buy it down here, why not? What about the chart did you not like? Well, I don't know. I just didn't like it. Oh, okay. All right. Well, whatever. It's gone higher. So those of you that bought Odd Canada, you made money. Over here, Odd Swissy, we looked at it as a buy. down here. Why? Why did we look at it as a buy? You see the little buy thing I got over here? I mean, that doesn't lie. That's from yesterday. Okay, we looked at it as a buy because it was down at a 200 and a 55 period. How are you going to bust a 55 and a 200 that are getting married together at support? How are you going to bust that? I mean, I guess it can happen. You know, I suppose it does happen every once in a while. I guess so. But, you know, we were down at a 50% fib. Look at that little spot right there where my cursor is. You see it? Wasn't that support right there where my cursor's hiding? Right there. Didn't it look like a long? Look, when we talked about it as a short the other day, right? Odd Swifts. Let's just, I'm sorry. We're going to get trading, but man, I'm in teaching mode and I got to do it. Wasn't it right to be a shorter when it broke out and cleaned every other shorter's clock? It cleaned their clock because fools shorted the lows. Fools capitulated at the highs. Breakout traders bought the highs on a fib retracement to an 886 fib and a massive, massive pile of supply. Fools did this. Fools were cremated. And all those buyers were destroyed there. You get it? I don't like this. I just want to get trading. Oh, man. If you're not going to learn, if you're not going to, you know, look, up here, we all got short, right? All of us got short. And it fell to target. Was it right thing to do or wrong thing to do? Oh, okay, all right. You were right on that one. Oh, okay. I was right on that one. The New Zealand Swissy, we looked at it 2 days ago as a long. Okay, see the little buy symbol over here? It says buy. Why did we look at it as a buy? Why? Support. Does support lie? Does support lie to you? Support. SSI channel. My God, trading is so much simpler than most people think. What the heck is wrong with people, man? I just don't get it. You know, other people out there in the world love to bash me on Twitter and say, I just trade differently than you, Michael. Well, you're poor. You're not rich. I'm looking at my account right now. I am damn near 300%. I have 280% in 4 months. I'm not quite done yet. It's not quite finished. Well, almost. But anyway, I'm darn near 300% in 4 months. And you don't trade differently than me, then you're just poor. Okay? So that's support, and that's support, and that's support. Boom! Shaka-laka-laka. I mean, holy crap. Do you think maybe you should get out of your trade right now? I'm gone, by the way. Oh, Mike, you're always out too soon. Yeah, but I make money. Yeah, but you're out too soon. You don't maximize your trades. I know. I don't know what to do about it. I guess I need a little bit of help there. I'm going to have some private one-on-one sessions with Dr. John. Okay, Dr. John, I want some private one-on-ones with you, buddy. Here's where I'm out because we came up into resistance. Yeah, but you didn't get the extra move. No, I didn't. But you know how much I got? I got that much. That felt pretty good. How did that feel to you? All right. So anyway, y'all should be really happy. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys are not happy right now because maybe, you know, if you're not happy, it's because you're just not doing it. New Zealand, Canada, we looked at it and we said, support 4 times. Boom. Breaks all the stop losses, pulls into the 200, hits the SSI channel. We looked at that as a long. Wow. Look at that. Congratulations for taking that trade. NOK, US dollar NOK, we were all long, right? We were all long down here. and then zoom. And we're all out, right? We're all out. Everybody's rich. Everybody's happy. And we just broke the top, and we're all short. Well, I don't feel so good about this. I don't want to short it right now, Mike. I don't see it. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, by the way, that's no longer a buy. We are short right now, and we have tweezer tops, and we're gonna hold it till down here. Okay, down. That's what you want. And guess what? Look at this about a week from now and tell me if it wasn't right. So we're moving along, and SEK. We did not long this. I completely failed on this one. Missed one of the greatest trades ever. We are now short. This is a demo account, but in my live account, I am short. And we are going to pull back down here to support over here and here. And this is where we're going to get out. Okay. Down here. Down here. That's a sell. TRY will never touch again as long as we live. We were all long MXN, made 4,000 pips higher, did not short it, don't want it short, forget that, it's still a buy. Okay, it's buy. And your target is up here, 10,000 pips higher, okay? And right now, we are dip buyers. We are getting a beautiful move down. You want to short that when stochastics look like that? Good luck. We purchased here. Came out this morning. We just exited. We are dropping into support level. I'm willing to take some long, but I don't want to do it right now. And I'm just going to tell you why, because the weekend is here. And it's double swap weekend, and I don't feel like paying the swap. So why don't we wait? All right, let's wait until Monday. And if we can make it down here on Monday, oh, baby, you better believe it. I'm going to buy it. You better believe, you bet your bottom butt cheek I'm going to buy it. I am definitely getting long down here if it makes it there. But so far it's not there. So I'm not going to do anything with it right now. What else? We got to get trading. ZAR. Okay, so we were all along the blazes out of it, like, whatever, 12 days ago, whatever it was. And it hit every single target and more, much more. Woo! Wow. That was insane. Okay. And so we're all short now, and we're waiting for our drop to our support level. And when it does that, I'm going to bail out. Okay. I'm going to get out. I'm going to get long eventually, but I'm not there yet. So, yeah. What else? Okay. So gold, we are all long, right? We longed gold over here. We went to all of our targets. We longed gold over here. We went to our target. It was beautiful. We longed gold down in here. We're slightly underwater sometimes, fluctuating in and out, but we're going to go here, 1332, beyond a shadow of a doubt. And you're actually going to see that number one day. I don't know when, I don't know what the catalyst is going to be, but you will see 1374. Mark my words, it's going there. And when it goes there, you're going to wish to God you bought more. So we're buying dips, okay? And I bought that dip right there. I had bids in place. But you got out too soon. Yeah, I did, because it freaked me out, this news. It just freaked me right out of my mind right there. So, yeah, I didn't get that full 10 points or whatever it was. I'm out. But I'm going to be a dip buyer. All right, we got to end the video here. I'm about 5 minutes over time. So let's get trading. And good luck today, everybody. And please remember, oops, let me bail on that one. Oops. I should have already bailed. Close. What did I just do? Oh, I closed it. All right, so turning the news guide back on, and let's get trading. And good luck today, everybody. Please remember, do not load the boat, okay? No boat loads. No boat loads. Just baby loads. Baby little tiny pieces. Trade small and trade safe. Trade small and breathe easy, and you'll be at peace. Trade too big? You're going to feel some nerves. Trade way too big? You're going to have sweaty freaking palms, heart palpitations, and ulcers. Do you like having heart palpitations and ulcers? Not me. I don't. I don't like it. So let's not do that, right? Let's not do the things that cause us pain. Amen?